I say, old chap, there's no gentleman on the racetrack anymore.
What about that young whippersnapper Genesis X-Fear? He was a gentleman.
He was a gentleman.
I do a bunch of races.
And then we pick the best one and edit stuff together and upload it to YouTube. That is the race of the week. Hey guys, what's up?
Hey.
It's John and Sam back for another race of the week. This week, we're going to be highlighting a gentleman on GT Sports. Somebody who actually is racing great. Genesis X Fear. You can see him there qualifying in second place in the Ferrari.
He's in the Ferrari.
Yes.
He's there.
Yes.
Right?
Now, everybody talks about how there's no good racing anymore on GT Sport and everybody messes it up and stuff like that. No. The race before this, you had a bad experience. But,
Yeah.
but there are lots of good people as well, especially if you
Yes.
qualify higher. Now, you qualified third here, which is really good. And actually, you can see the number on his bonnet there. You were 10th in the lineup, like in terms of
Yeah.
driver rating, but you qualified third, which is great. So now
we got a pretty good start here.
but right out of the gate, look at our ping was green, and then it turns red. Look, take a look at that. Take a look at that. Let's look at that again. Look, ping was green, and then boom, it turns red. Watch. Green ping, like nice and green. Boom, turns red. So this is going to be sort of the theme for today, for this race of the week. Sam had a lot of trouble because it was being really weird. So the cars were all, like that. Look, those two cars crashed. They did. They didn't crash.
Yeah, it's just glitchy with the internet. And
Super
stuff.
glitchy, and it's really hard. Really hard.
It's very distracting when you do this.
But you were able to get like turn one really smooth. You're already putting a distance between you and the person behind you. You have over a second now, which is great.
Yeah.
So all of that was great. That normally turn one just gets crazy, but it was just the glitchiness of all that was making it much harder.
Yes.
But the top three guys that were racing here were really good. The guy that was in first, the Tasmanian Devil, he was flying. Really going fast. But look, even that, like we're like, oh, you passed him. Nope. He jumped in front of you again. So Sam had to pretty much run. You had to like kind of run your lines. You were zooming forward, so they started to get ahead a little bit, and then Sam was catching up.
Got ahead by like a second. Then I gained a little bit on that turn.
Yeah.
So this one, I think he definitely took better than me because he braked more for that one, and then he could take the last turn better for the straight.
And get a little bit. Oh, I see.
A little bit more speed on the straight, so you can see up there my tenths are going down on him.
What was in your mindset, like with all the glitchiness? What was in your mindset with that? Like,
Don't
what
mind it. Don't mind it.
That was a good stop you had right there. You were paying attention. You didn't know.
Yeah, I thought I was glitching at first, but then I was like, oh, wait, it's not glitching back to the other side.
Yeah, Sam had to do a quick stop
Look,
there.
he kind of like slides.
Yeah, something happened. But see, there was weird glitchiness like that happening the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time pretty much that was happening.
Yeah, so you just kind of had to like run your line, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking, just don't mind it. Just drive like you normally do.
Right. But then, they'll see what happens. Like, he ends up being in your way, and you weren't quite sure what to do because it was glitching before, and maybe it might have even glitched then, but we couldn't see it, But that turn was rough with that barrier on the side there. There's a good bit of racing here,
So like that actually was a mess up. So I got the chance to come down the inside, but I let him pass because there was no way I could go in there without having to brake. So
yeah, that would have been. Let's go back to that because that was really good, Sam. Because you took the safe way, and this is where people will try to push it. People will try to push it, and you don't always have to push it. Oh, I need to go back further.
Oh, he slams into the wall.
Hold on, I need to right here. So Sam comes back. Sam's there now. Look, he makes a little bit of a mistake. Sam comes up beside him. He's on his back corner. Now, he could have tried to, do something crazier, but Sam said, I'm going to tuck in behind him. It's going to be a right-hand turn. I'm just going to tuck in behind him. That is a much more mature way to kind of handle that situation.
Oh, he slammed into the wall.
Yeah, look.
Not
Look,
really.
here's the glitchiness. Look, boink, teleporting.
So I
now
accidentally
watch.
hit him there because I'm like, oh.
Watch this. Watch this. Like that. Look, that's what Sam was seeing. Look. Like smacking into the wall and then teleporting.
Just coming back.
Yeah, so that's so disconcerting.
It's really odd.
Yeah.
But
so it was throwing you off. Like you weren't able to get your proper line because it was throwing you off. It was like,
So this, we're just going back and forth. I'm gaining, he's gaining.
yeah.
We're just doing that.
Just speeding it up a little bit, going through here. And now you start to catch up to him, right? So you're on his back left side.
So I'm
Oh,
right
you're getting a
there
good
with
run.
him.
Getting a good run on him.
Yeah, I'm right
This is good
there
racing.
with
You're
him.
right behind him. This
Right
is
on
great.
his tail. And he takes that turn a little bit faster than me, but
Yeah, but that was good. You were probably expecting him to brake there. That's probably why you
yeah,
didn't.
that's
like,
why I was expecting him to
Yeah.
break. But
you always have to be
didn't.
ready.
so I was braking early because I kind of knew he was gonna.
Like go a little bit wide or something. Yeah.
because he thought I was there. So
Yeah, you had a cleaner
just-
line through that. Let's go back and
yes.
look at that. That was good. You had a cleaner line through that. I liked that.
because he was trying to protect the inside, so
Right.
I wouldn't pass
Yeah.
him. But yeah.
Let's go back.
So
Sorry, I
had a
need to go
pretty
back
good-
further.
Pretty good line through this turn. So we're coming through here. This turn I've pretty much always been good at. And then through here, this turn you were saying I was being like super smooth.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I knew like right where to brake for that turn because it's like around the corner.
Yeah, and look, you get a good line through there. A
good.
nice,
Yeah, I
smooth,
got a
consistent
really
line.
good
Yeah. He actually ended
line.
up like a little bit faster, I think, but it was a good line that you had. It was much more.
Yeah, so this turn
controlled
I
line.
always got wrong because I hit that curb.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Then I
and then that's where the
accidentally hit
bump.
him.
Right. That's where the bump happened. Right there. Let's go back. So Sam got a penalty. Now, what led to this was Sam was not sure whether that was, glitching or not. Like that's the thing. Like I remember you talking about it. All the turns before that, he had been glitching and stuff like that. So you were just
Yeah.
trying to take your line, thinking, okay, well, it's just glitching, and you realize, oh, that actually was him. So he went off the side there. So Sam felt really bad. So
I was like, oh no.
yeah, so Sam got the penalty, which he should have gotten a penalty for doing that. So now we're looking back, and this is where we're talking, and we're like, hey, should we let him go ahead? But then the other guy, J-Strat73, he got ahead of him. So, you and I were both talking about it back and forth. We were like, oh no, we should let him come up. We should let him, get ahead of you.
Yeah,
but he was too
so-
far back. It would have been like you would have lost like 4 places or something or whatever.
Yeah,
so
we
he's in
lost, like,
5th.
yeah.
And we weren't sure if we should or not. You were talking about it back and forth. But we said, look, he has a really good lap time. He probably will catch back up. If he does, you can let him go ahead of you.
Yes.
Which ends up happening. So you can see Genesis X Sphere is behind Sam now. He's on this straightaway. Sam pulls over to the side, right? Lets him go by, gets behind him. So Sam thought that was the best thing to do. Now look, there's a little glitch with some sparks.
Yeah, I glitched there. I was like, oh no.
Now, we thought, okay, and you thought you were at fault, right? But then he does that. Look at what he does. Goes off to the side there, glitches. And we thought, you actually thought at the time, oh, he's just letting you go by. And look at this glitch.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That glitch there, but
So Sam thought, let's go back to that. Here. Sam thought that he was letting him by,
Boom.
and we started talking about, he just hits the nitro button, right? The boost. Sam thought he was letting him by when he did this. He was like, oh, I'm going to go over here and let you by. So Sam's like, oh, wow, great, okay, nope.
and then after that, this weird glitch.
Yeah, where he jumps to the side. Look, and I show it 5 times here. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's just
Okay, so here we're skipping ahead to lap 9. Now on lap 9, Sam's behind him again. He's got his blinker on again.
Yeah, he's
We're watching
still-
him. We're like, oh, what's he gonna do? Like, why does he have his blinker on? Like, is he gonna get over? And
or is he just saying thank you?
right? What's
or-
he? Yeah. So he goes over to the side. So we're like thinking, okay, it's just gonna glitch. He's gonna jump back in front, but he doesn't. So he
No.
gets over. So then Sam is just like, all right, I'm just gonna go as fast as I can.
Yeah.
So you're going as fast as you can. He comes up on your back left corner. He must have just made a mistake or something there, I think.
Probably.
I don't know.
We thought he was letting us by.
Right, but he just goes
probably
by. So then I was like, well, I don't know what to do. Like we were talking, we were like, what do we do right now? So Sam just let him go by, and actually, because of that, you hit that wall there. Actually, you were stuck sort of on the outside. So he was on the inside, and Sam wanted to stay on the inside and just took the turn wrong. You didn't. It wasn't anything he did. You just took the turn wrong and hit that barrier there. So Sam goes by
he
here.
actually just hits the grass. I think
Yeah.
he just hits the grass.
Yeah,
So
but
like-
you were trying to stay on the outside to stay away from him, and you just ended up
Yeah, I
just taking the turn a little
ended
too
up going
fast,
on
right?
there, so-
Yeah, right. So
That
now this is
was
the
it.
final lap. He's on lap 10, and Sam had taken that turn. He thought, okay, well, I'm just going to get 3rd place, and all
Yeah.
that. Guy's still got his blinker on. But then watch. He goes off to the side here and just sits there, and Sam goes right by. Look at that. He just goes off to the side, and we were like, we thought this was a glitch. We thought,
He like stopped.
Right, he totally
You could
stopped.
see my face. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you're looking to the side. Look, you're like, what? And so he stops and gets off, and then thankfully stays ahead of the person that was behind him.
Yes.
But he lets Sam go by. Now, I think he thought he pushed you off, so that just persists till the end of the race. And then Sam finishes in second, he finishes in third. And I think right after the race ends, he friends you, doesn't he? I think he goes
watch.
in. We were like typing sorry. We were like trying to type.
Like, sorry,
because you bumped him from behind in that one time. And then he friended you, so we thought he saw your sorry and just friended you, but didn't.
Yeah.
He wrote us later and said, "Hey, sorry if I pushed you off on that turn or whatever." He was saying something like that. So he thought he did something. We thought we did something. We were both letting each other go in front.
We actually kind of both did something because I hit him off in that one turn, and then he was kind of like pushing
but his
me
move,
out on
his
that
move
other-
was totally legal,
Yeah,
totally
it
good.
was.
Like
Yeah.
his was not. That was just your mistake. Like
Yeah, it was.
yours was like you hit him, but it was like kind of rough because you were having some weird glitchiness,
Yeah.
So, but it was just cool to see two people. It was you and him both fighting over who can be nice to the person more.
I got 69 credits for that.
Yeah. That's not common, right? Where you get somebody like that.
Not really.
Yeah.
No.
So look, Sam goes in. Sam's gonna go in and start typing sorry.
Request.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
See?
So we got the friend request
Friend
there.
request, see, receive.
Right.
Like,
So then he wrote us later and was like, "Hey, sorry, I didn't mean to like bump you off on that turn or whatever." I guess he thought he did.
Yeah.
But there was so much lag and so much
Yeah.
craziness. But the important thing to remember is that we had such a good experience with this, and you actually have a friend now, and he actually checked out the YouTube channel. He was like saying how awesome it was.
He texted us. He sent us a message. He's like, "Wait, are you 10? Is that your son?"
Yeah, he was asking about that, right? Because it's weird.
It's like,
It's weird.
what?
Genesis X Fear, we want to thank you. We want to thank you for being so polite on the racetrack. Sing it, Sam.
I don't know what the words are because
You gotta make 'em up. This isn't a real song.